Hey people, today you get to listen to just me. We'll see if you care or not. Hey, math is not that hard, all right? We got about 360 million Americans. It's probably more like 375, but I used 360, okay? And we got about 5 million cases of COVID. So that means of the gen pop, meaning general population, that means you have a 1.4% chance of contracting coronavirus SARS-2 as an American, 1.4%. Now, if you're one of the ones that are unfortunate enough to have contracted said disease, then you back that number into the number of deaths. And you find out that if you're one of the 1.4% of the general population that catch it, you have general population wise, it's a 0.006% chance of dying from it. But once you've caught it and you're one of the 1.4% that did catch it, then yeah, it all falls apart. You got a 96% chance that you're going to get through it and be all right. This is simple math. I don't get it, right? Why does everything got to always talk about death and doom and gloom? But those are the stats, and I'll even say it the other way. If you're one of the 1.4% that catches it, you got a 4% chance that you're going to die. But as far as using the general population numbers, it's a 0.006% chance that you're going to die and only a 1.4% chance that you're going to catch it. Last year was a real light flu season. We lost 32,000 Americans. The year before was more like normal. We lost 69,000 Americans. So for the last 2 years, we've lost 100,000 Americans due to the flu. And I guess people should have cared more than they did, because we know these vaccines are anywhere from 20 to 60% effective, depending on how they guess on the strain of flu. So why are you thinking the coronavirus / SARS-2 vaccine is going to be any better than that? So the main thing that needs to be worked on is treatment and therapeutics for the infected to get them through the infection so that they make it home to the hospital, just like we treat people for pneumonia and get them out of the hospital and get them home. So math isn't that hard, my fellow American patriots. And hey, I love the president too, but don't bother going on to try to register for tickets for a rally instead of the real thing coming through. People are hacking it in. You get all kinds of spam texts wanting money for different things. Your email will flood up with spam stuff wanting money for things. And actually, there's one that shows a link to register to vote, which means they'll steal all your personal information. And there's one that lets you request an absentee ballot with, once again, an email link. They would steal all your personal information. So it just isn't worth it. And hey, it's here tonight. I'd love to have went. Hell, they started lining up 2 days ago, and I guess the regular line, as you would call it, started last night at 7 p.m. So 24 hours ahead of time. So I'm not going to do that for anybody. But oh, and just so you know, trying to get clarification on tickets and everything else, I contacted the Clay, Duval, state, and national Republican committees. And we can all be glad to know that every one is nothing more than a voicemail or an email submit form. And no matter which part of the Republican National Committee you reach out for, you can get exactly no response, because that's what's going to happen. But while you're visiting that site, there'll be 400 places for you to contribute money. So Trump, very, very disappointed in how you're letting the party run the show. All I wanted was a ticket to the rally. I didn't want to get scammed, have my identity stolen, and find out your site's all hacked up with scam and bullshit. You're the president. You need to do something about this. I'm out.